Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike here. Today, we're diving into some surprising habits that could increase your risk of cancer. We're talking about those things you might encounter every day and think nothing of, but that could have hidden long-term consequences. Now, I'm not here to scare you, but to empower you with knowledge. These insights come from Dr. Mikkael Sekeres, a leading oncologist who's dedicated his life to understanding and fighting cancer. We're going to break down these 5 surprising risks, look at the science behind them, and give you practical tips to make healthier choices. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with something many of us enjoy daily, a warm cup of coffee or tea. Seems harmless enough, right? It's a comforting ritual that starts our day or helps us unwind in the evening. But what if I told you that the temperature of your drink could actually increase your risk of cancer? Yes, you heard that right. It sounds crazy, but studies show a link between drinking very hot beverages, we're talking over 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and an increased risk of esophageal cancer. This isn't just a minor risk, it's something that could have serious implications for your health. The esophagus is the tube that carries food from your mouth to your stomach, and repeatedly exposing it to extreme heat can damage its lining. This damage isn't just superficial, it can go deep and cause lasting harm. Think of it like this: if you repeatedly spill hot coffee on your skin, you'd get a burn, right? The pain and damage are immediate and obvious. The same principle applies to your esophagus. The heat can cause burns and damage that you might not feel immediately, but can have long-term effects. Over time, this damage can lead to inflammation, changes in the cells, and potentially cancer. It's a gradual process that can have severe consequences if not addressed. A large study in China, where tea is often consumed piping hot, found a strong association between drinking very hot tea and esophageal cancer risk. This study involved thousands of participants and provided compelling evidence. Another study in the UK showed similar results. The consistency of these findings across different cultures and habits is striking. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up your morning coffee or evening tea altogether. These moments of relaxation and enjoyment are important. Just be mindful of the temperature. A simple habit of letting your drink cool down can make a big difference. Let your drinks cool down a bit before taking that first sip. It might take a few extra minutes, but it's worth it for your health. Your esophagus will thank you. You'll still get to enjoy your favorite beverages without the added risk. Dr. Sekeres suggests using a thermometer to check the temperature of your beverages, especially if you're used to drinking them very hot. This small step can be a game changer. It might seem a little extra, but it's a simple step that could protect your health in the long run. Remember, knowledge is power. Taking small precautions can lead to big health benefits. By understanding the risks associated with seemingly harmless habits, we can make informed choices that benefit our health. So next time you reach for that hot drink, take a moment to let it cool. Your future self will thank you. Summer barbecues are a beloved tradition, bringing together family and friends for a delightful outdoor experience. But those delicious grilled meats might come with a side of hidden dangers that many are unaware of. Grilling meats at high temperatures can create cancer-causing compounds called heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs. These compounds form during the cooking process. These chemicals form when muscle meat, including beef, pork, poultry, and fish, are cooked at high temperatures like grilling directly over an open flame. The process of grilling, especially over an open flame, is what leads to the formation of these harmful compounds. The longer the cooking time and the higher the heat, the more HCAs and PAHs are produced. This means that the way you grill can significantly impact the levels of these dangerous chemicals in your food. Now, before you swear off grilling forever, it's important to understand the level of risk and how you can mitigate it. Studies show that regularly consuming large amounts of well-done charred meat is linked to an increased risk of certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. This is a significant finding that underscores the importance of grilling practices. Dr. Sekeres emphasizes that moderation is key. He advises that while grilling can be enjoyed, it should be done with caution and awareness. He suggests limiting your intake of grilled meats and opting for leaner cuts. Leaner cuts of meat tend to produce fewer HCAs and PAHs when grilled. He also recommends marinating meats before grilling, as marinades have been shown to reduce HCA formation. Marinades can act as a barrier, reducing the formation of these harmful compounds. Another tip is to pre-cook meats before grilling them to reduce the time they spend exposed to high heat. This method can significantly lower the levels of HCAs and PAHs in your grilled foods. And when you do grill, make sure to cook meats thoroughly to kill any harmful bacteria, but avoid charring. Charring not only affects the taste, but also increases the risk of harmful chemical formation. Remember, grilling can still be part of a healthy diet. By following these tips, you can enjoy your favorite grilled foods without compromising your health. By making smart choices about how you grill and how often you consume grilled meats, you can enjoy those backyard barbecues while minimizing your cancer risk. Enjoy your summer barbecues with peace of mind and a focus on health. Many of us strive for beautiful, manageable hair, but the products we use to achieve those luscious locks could be putting our health at risk. It's important to understand what goes into these products and how they might affect us in the long run. Chemical hair straighteners and dyes often contain harsh chemicals, some of which have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. These products promise smooth, shiny hair or vibrant color, but at what cost to our health? Formaldehyde, a known carcinogen, is sometimes used as a preservative in hair straightening products. This chemical can be released into the air during the straightening process, posing a risk not just to the user, but also to those around them. While it might be present in small amounts, repeated exposure over time could be harmful. The cumulative effect of using these products regularly can lead to significant health issues down the line. Phthalates, another group of chemicals found in some hair products, are endocrine disruptors, meaning they can interfere with the body's hormones. These chemicals can be absorbed through the skin and have been found in various personal care products. Exposure to phthalates has been linked to an increased risk of hormone-sensitive cancers, such as breast cancer and ovarian cancer. This is particularly concerning for women who use these products frequently. Studies have shown that women who frequently use chemical hair straighteners and dyes may have a higher risk of developing these cancers. The more often these products are used, the greater the potential risk. While more research is needed to confirm the link, it's essential to be aware of the potential risks. Being informed allows you to make better choices about the products you use on your hair. Dr. Sekeres advises reviewing the ingredient lists of hair products carefully and opting for those that are free of formaldehyde, phthalates, and other potentially harmful chemicals. It's a small step that can make a big difference in your overall health. There are many natural and organic hair care options available that can help you achieve your desired look without compromising your health. These products use safer, more natural ingredients that are less likely to cause harm. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset. Taking care of it should always be a priority, even when it comes to something as seemingly simple as hair care. By making informed choices about the products you use, you can minimize your exposure to harmful chemicals and protect your well-being. Always read labels, do your research, and choose products that support your health and beauty goals. Tattoos have become increasingly popular in recent years, but the long-term health effects of injecting ink into your skin are still being studied. While tattoos are generally considered safe, there are some potential cancer risks to be aware of. Tattoo inks often contain a variety of chemicals, some of which may be carcinogenic. For example, certain pigments used in red and yellow inks have been found to cause cancer in animals. Additionally, the tattooing process itself can cause inflammation and damage to the skin, which could potentially increase the risk of skin cancer. However, it's important to note that the evidence linking tattoos to skin cancer is still limited. Small studies in Sweden and Denmark have suggested a possible link between tattoos and an increased risk of lymphoma, a type of blood cancer. However, these studies had limitations, and more research is needed to confirm this association. Dr. Sekeres cautions that the data on the long-term health effects of tattoos is still evolving. He recommends choosing reputable tattoo artists who use sterile needles and high-quality inks. It's also important to follow proper aftercare instructions to minimize the risk of infection and other complications. If you're considering getting a tattoo, weigh the potential risks and benefits carefully. Talk to your doctor if you have any concerns or underlying health conditions. Hookah smoking, often perceived as a safer alternative to cigarettes, is gaining popularity, especially among young adults. However, this misconception couldn't be further from the truth. Hookah smoking carries significant health risks, including an increased risk of cancer. Hookah smoke contains many of the same harmful chemicals found in cigarette smoke, including tar, carbon monoxide, and carcinogens. In fact, Hookah smokers may inhale even higher levels of these toxins compared to cigarette smokers due to the longer smoking sessions and larger puff volumes. The water pipe used in hookah smoking does not filter out these harmful chemicals as some people believe. Instead, it cools down the smoke, making it easier to inhale deeper and hold it in the lungs for longer periods, increasing exposure to toxins. A study conducted in northern Vietnam found that hookah smokers had a significantly higher risk of developing lung cancer, head and neck cancer, and other smoking-related cancers compared to non-smokers. Dr. Sekeres emphasizes that there is no safe level of exposure to tobacco smoke, whether it's from cigarettes, cigars, or hookah. He urges everyone to avoid all forms of tobacco use to protect their health. If you're currently a hookah smoker, quitting is the best thing you can do for your health. Talk to your doctor about resources and support available to help you quit smoking for good. Thanks for watching. Remember, while these habits might increase cancer risk, it's important to focus on overall healthy living. Eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and managing stress can significantly impact your overall health and well-being. Knowledge is power when it comes to our health. By staying informed about potential risks and making conscious choices, we can take proactive steps to protect ourselves and our loved ones. If you found this video helpful,